I'm Malcolm Fleschner here for TYT Politics at the National Nurses United Convention. Bernie Sanders just spoke about Medicare for all, getting a single-payer system in the United States. Rousing crowd, they're very excited about Bernie. And I'm here with Melody Hayworth. Melody, where are you from?
I'm actually from San Francisco. I'm a native and I work at UCSF.
All right, great. So, and are you active in your union?
I am the brand new union rep for my floor, which is 9 Long, which is for the adult abdominal transplant. We do liver, kidney, and pancreas transplants.
Okay, so why did you want to come out and hear what Bernie had to say today?
It's what we need as a country. Honestly, we need to protect the people of this country. If you don't worry about medical insurance, you're going to be able to, like he said, you can have a job that you love. So if everyone is allowed to do what they need to do in life, say you're an artist, say you're someone who likes to create, I don't know, just art for people to enjoy, you should be able to do that. And you shouldn't work at Pizza Hut just because you have to pay for insurance for your family. So we need to elevate our society, and that's what Medicare for All will do for us.
Our job is not just to prevent tens of millions of Americans from being thrown off the health insurance they currently have. Our job is to join every other major country on earth and guarantee health care to all as a right, not a privilege. The time has come for a Medicare for all single-payer program, and I am proud to stand before you having introduced that legislation in the Senate with 16 co-sponsors.
Okay, so specific to your area that you work in, what do you see the downside to the current system in the you work mostly with transplant patients? What is the downside to the current system in the transplant system?
So our patients rely on medications to survive. Every single day they need to take their medications on time, consistently, or they reject their organs. So basically we suppress their immune system so that they can accept the new organ as their body. So by doing so, if they miss their medications, people will lose their organs. And I am not kidding you, but people have, just because they've lost their insurance coverage. So people will talk to our pharmacists, but sometimes people are proud because in America we're told, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, basically figure it out on your own, and if you can't, then you're probably needing a handout. So people are very proud and they try to extend their medications, which is not what is prescribed, it's not what is recommended, and unfortunately, when they extend their medications, they lose their organ. So we have had people who have lost their organ because they haven't been able to take their medication. So it's a real issue for transplant patients.
But did any insurance companies lose any profits?
Oh my God.
Because that's what's really important, isn't it?
You know the medication Harvoni?
Tell me about Harvoni.
Harvoni is a $1,000 pill. So it's an $84,000 treatment. So if you have hepatitis C, which a lot of baby boomers out there, you're going to have hepatitis C, unfortunately, because it was prevalent in the society. It's also, you know, we're just seeing more and more people. And unfortunately, it's highly, sorry, Mala, like.
It's all right, it's all right.
Basically, it's contagious, and you can get it. It can stay alive and contractable on objects. So basically, when you have a highly contagious disease, a lot of people are going to have it. Again, why we need Medicare for all is because it is about taking care of the entire community. If you're in a subway, someone coughs and gives you tuberculosis, I hope you have insurance at this point. So if you have Medicare for all, you don't have to worry about it. You can take care of your fellow man. You can look someone in the eye and have a conversation instead of looking like they're a pariah. But anyway, so back to.
So you're saying we shouldn't have a society where everyone's just going around in SARS masks all the time, wearing rubber gloves.
Never speaking to anyone because you're afraid that they may give you something because you're a disease.
I never thought about that as a ripple effect of a pay-to-play medical system.
Well, no, you have to. It would be beautiful for society because people would see each other as a fellow human, that we're fighting this together. So Harvoni is a known treatment that all of the medications that they've come up with have started with federally funded grants. So let's not forget, people, that like we got these informations from federally funded grants, and then these pharmaceutical companies get that information and then they proprietize it.
So the government, the federal American taxpayer pays for the research and development of this, whereas the pharmaceutical industry, they would tell you, no, we're spending all this money on R&D. We have to charge $1,000 a pill.
No, they get it from us. We've already paid for it. We should be allowed to.
So we're paying for it twice, basically.
Yes. But unfortunately, they mark up the price to be $1,000 a pill. So imagine your loved one or yourself, you have hepatitis C, you go into liver failure, but this treatment will prevent you from rejecting your new organ, so they treat you, and you can't pay your house payment. So now you're homeless, but you're on Harvoni. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's insanity, it's pathological, and Bernie speaks truth to power, and he's powerful because he's still in the Senate. Look at everything he's done since he's been. I mean, I'm not wanting him to run for president, to be honest, because he needs to spend time with his family. Like, we need to take this and move with it. Right?
We got to be like, Bernie, we got this.
We got this.
So how much is it incumbent upon us here in California to lead the nation on single payer, on Medicare for all, making a case for it, whether we bring it to California first or we at least make the case?
We are so privileged here, people. With privilege comes great responsibility. It's not my quote, but I'm going to use it. And seriously, we need to take care of people. It is our responsibility. Look at this. Where are we? It's ridiculously beautiful, people. It's gorgeous. We live in a beautiful state. We have tremendous resources. Let's show them how it's done. We can do this. We can totally do this.
All right, Melody, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for
and thanks for supporting independent media.
Absolutely.
All right, it's Malcolm Fleschner for TYT Politics. Thanks a lot.